Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to look at something different. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Use my discount code FPD24BF to enjoy 20% off at the Betafpv site Black Friday sale. Valid until December 2nd. Link in the description. The Aquila16 FPV Kit is the latest offering from Betafpv, geared towards beginners. The packaging is quite nice. I thought I was unboxing a DJI. Let's see what's inside the box. A carrying case is holding everything inside. This is very thoughtful, as a novice may not already have a bag to carry all the gears. The case feels sturdy, and it has a handle on the top. Everything is secured by elastic Velcro straps, organized and secured. Instruction manual, always appreciate hard copies. The Aquila16 quad stored in its own slot. Spare propellers, tools, and accessories. Battery charger. Drone batteries, 2 of them. USB-A to USB-C charge cable. Analog goggles with a front-facing logo. Strap is shoved in the screen opening. Finally, the LiteRadio 2 SE gimbal guards are included. Take a closer look at the quad. The frame is all plastic, although it feels quite rigid. 3 bolts mounting pattern, just like the Pavo Pico for weight saving. Motors are Betafpv 1102 18,000 kilovolt, made for 1-cell operation. 3-blade 45mm propellers with logo but no specifications. 2 indicator LEDs on both sides of the frame. Analog FPV camera with adjustable tilt angle. Tilt angle is somewhat limited, while the housing offers good protection to the lens. Integrated landing pads at the bottom to keep the propeller away from uneven surface during takeoff and landing. BT 2.0 connection for less voltage sag. Optical flow and laser sensors at the bottom. They enable position and altitude hold function. The proprietary Aquila16 flight controller sits directly above. Wheelbase is about 87mm for this quad, which makes it very similar to the Pavo 20. Weird-shaped main battery, and I will get to that later. 1-cell high-voltage 1,100 mAh lithium polymer battery. The BT 2.0 plug is twisted backward to fit the socket on the quad. Dry weight is 47.3 grams for the quad, definitely on the heavy side. adding a 27.2 gram battery. All-up weight is at 74.5 grams. I suppose they want to make it versatile for both indoor and outdoor flying, which is fair. Analog video goggles with built-in battery. Sliding main power switch on the right side, next to the USB-C charging port. Channel and DVR control buttons on the top. Micro SD card slot for the DVR. One ventilation opening on the left side only. Integrated antenna and stop tab when tucked away. The goggles is padded with faux leather, a little flimsy but comfortable enough. The screen is mounted on the top and the image is reflected using 2 mirrors. This puts the image a little further away, focus is a little easier. Beware that regular size glasses won't fit in the goggles. Smaller reading glasses may do. The opening is about 105 millimeters. Turn on the goggles by sliding the power tab to the right. Even a 32 gigabyte card should hold dozens of flights, if not hundreds. Goggles strap is a 3-point style design. Tension can be adjusted using Velcro. It feels pretty light being a single-screen budget goggles. At 322 grams, it is comparable to my DJI Goggles 2 without battery. Just slightly heavier than my DJI Goggles 2, and the form is surprisingly comfortable. Screen does not turn blue, white noise is displayed instead. Hold the S button to start channel auto scan. Short, press the S button to open the channel menu. The top button cycles through the bands. No use to Aquila16 as it is locked to a single band. The right arrow button switches to the next channel in the current band. Long, press the S button to activate auto scan. Current selection is shown in white. Short, press S button to return. The LiteRadio 2 SE, unlike the original, is an ELRS radio. The gimbals are surprisingly smooth for a budget radio like this. It is very light and works well for thumb style and pincher pilots. USB charging socket, it can also be used as a USB gamepad for simulators. Power button at the center. Pre-configured 2 2-position and 2 3-position switches. Switch A is for arming. Switch B for flight modes. Switch C is rate selection. Switch D activates video transmitting channel or flip over mode. This can be confusing as it depends on whether the quad is upside down or right side up. I will get to that later. This radio comes with a built-in battery. Let's check the weight. Very impressive at way less than 200 grams. I am curious to see how my FarSky X Lite compares to it. The X Lite doubles the weight of the SE and weight. I have to include the ELRS module to be fair. The accessories bag includes one set of 45mm 3-blade propellers. The propeller pitch angle is similar to the Gemfan 45mm 3-blade, but the shape is different. 2 ports battery charger with USB-C. A 10-watt or better USB power supply is needed. 2 batteries can be charged at the same time. The test port reads the voltage of the connected pack. Plenty of spare screws just in case, great. BT 2.0 extension cables. USB-C and Phillips screwdriver. Propeller remover is also included. Install the extension cables before charging. Note the test port on the left. Voltage is only displayed for the battery connected to the test board. Plug in the USB-C cable, and the charging would start. Red indicator LEDs are lit. If you plug in the USB-C power first, charging won't start this way. So make sure the USB-C is connected after the battery does. The charger stops automatically when charging completes. Green indicator light is lit. It doesn't stop at 4.35 volts though, but close enough. Let's power everything up. Make sure all switches and throttle are at the lowest position. Press and hold the power button until it turns blue. Line up the battery to the upper body and push it forward. You would hear the snap if it is secured. Wait for the solid blue LEDs and it is ready to fly. Use switch A to arm and the propellers start spinning. Remove the battery by using the tabs on both sides and pull back. Finally, press and hold the power button on the radio to turn it off. First, the quad is in normal mode with slow rate. Position and altitude hold are enabled. Let go of the sticks with throttle at around halfway. The quad hovers on its own with the optical flow and laser sensors running. It is great for novices, just letting go of the sticks and the quad stays still. It works at different height levels. Use the throttle stick to ascent or descent. Pretty loud for a single cell quad. S4 Sport mode behaves like angle mode. It doesn't auto hover nor maintain height, yet it feels tamed. Manual mode is like Acro mode. The quad can get quite a lot of speed, maybe more than it can handle. It needs a lot of throttle to keep up. VTX power at 25 milliwatt paired with linear antenna is struggling. Let's crank it up in the next flight. Let's bring it in and land. What? I lost visual as soon as I unarmed? This is worth looking into. If I flip the switch while the quad is armed, it doesn't change channel right away. Channel got switched as soon as I unarmed the quad. Make sure you change channel before taking off and refrain from switching while it is armed. Before taking off, change the VTX output power to 200 milliwatts using the OSD. Reception is a lot better with the VTX power cranked up. Let's see how it handles crashes. Although underpowered, it recovers pretty well from collision. Walked away from multiple bumps and crashes unscathed. New pilots would have appreciated that. Proximity flying is similar to typical tiny whoops. It does weigh twice as much, so there is more inertia. It is a good thing for being less twitchy. Flight time is decent at beyond 5 minutes, even in freezing weather. More time for practice. Switching to manual mode and medium rate. I know it is underpowered, so give it a shallow dive instead, and spun out by prop wash. This beginner quad is not designed to go too fast. The Aquila16 does not focus on raw performance. Instead, It offers a stable and sturdy platform for new FPV pilots to get into the hobby. A long flight time that lasts 5 minutes or more, and light enough to fly indoor. A carrying case that holds everything neatly inside is brilliant. Goggles with internal battery makes life simpler. Even a DVR for recording flight footages. It is also reasonably comfortable. All of that without dealing with setup headache and breaking the bank. On the other hand, there are things to look out for. In faster flights, wind and prop wash make the quad oscillates and spins out. Turtle mode and VTX channel toggle on the same switch can be confusing. Overall, it is a very easy and convenient all-in-one kit. Think of it as FPV for dummies. Everything is included in the package. It is never easier to get someone started with FPV. If one grow out of the quad and want to upgrade to a better one, the radio may be bound to the new quad, and the goggles will work with any analog VTX. I hope you enjoy this episode. Don't forget to like and drop a comment below, and take advantage of the 20% off Betafpv site-wide Black Friday sale using my code FPD24BF. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.